And then I would like my second active today to introduce our wonderful sponsor, Liz Paulus of College Bound AZ. The mission of College Bound AZ is to act as a catalyst for low-income East Valley students with academic potential to complete college. College Bound AZ is a community resource to help students aspire, transition to, and succeed in college. They believe that the socioeconomic status is not a determining factor in a student's future, and that the dream of higher education is reachable. Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Paulus.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see some of my friends. Hi, Kevin. I haven't seen you for so long. My goodness. But it's good to see everybody.
Hi, Liz.
I just want to say thank you to the Mesa Chamber. You are my champions. You're awesome. And appreciate the opportunity to share a little bit about College Bound. But let me tell you about my background first, because I don't know a lot of you. And I've been here for 40 years, and I've lived in Mesa for 17. So my husband and I are both veterans, hence the flag over there. And College Bound AZ started 10 years ago. It's a nonprofit, and as I almost said Sally, but as Bob said, it's to help students go to and through college. It's really going on the journey with students. You know, when you're underrepresented or a disadvantaged student and you don't have an informed parent at home, how do you get yourself organized for college? It's a lot harder than you'd think. So we start in the 8th grade and we plant that seed for college, and that looks like we connect students to the ideas of college going steps, and then we introduce them to ASU, for example, and they just love those ASU kids, think they're absolute rock stars. So they get excited about college in the 8th grade. We do a high school program called Rise Scholars. It's in association with the East Valley Institute of Technology. And students there that have a heart to go on for, you'd be surprised, they want to be forensic scientists or architects or whatever, and then it takes a 4-year degree. So this year we have 185 students that we're helping go to college. They're all paid for, and they're excited. Next week we're going to do a recognition ceremony and actually hand out 40 new Dell laptops that different donations like Mesa United Way has helped us secure. So that's going on next week. They are very pumped for that. And our final program is with the Mesa Community College, where we actually do food boxes for students that are in community college. The statistic is that 66% of them feel food scarcity. And so we partner with their what they call Mesa Market. In fact, this Sunday, we're doing a food packing drive right in the parking lot of Mesa Community College. It should be so much fun. We call it the COVID cookbook. And we've done recipes for the students so that when they get their donations from the food bank, they actually have a recipe that they can make. And a lot of that came from Albertsons as a donation. So just doing great things in the community with students that need an extra hand up to college. You know, when you do send a student to college, it's a generational change, because I can guarantee you their kids are going to go to college. So what a way to make a difference in a person's life and the next generation. So that's pretty much what College Bound is doing. And the Chamber has been such a great champion. We did a podcast, we're doing coffees, and we've done about 400 students going to college over our 10 years that we've been doing this. So hoping to make a big difference going forward. About 25% of them, the majority come from Mesa. But the thing about EVIT is it touches 35 high schools. So we can actually get students that are homeschooled, or students that live in Florence or Maricopa or Levine. It's a great partnership with the East Valley Institute of Technology. So we're really, really blessed there. So just a little bit of background.
Yay, Liz. Go College Bound. Go.
You're so cute.
So I did go a little bit out of order because I think Liz had an obligation at some point that she'll need to jump on, is what I heard. Is that?
Yeah. I got a couple of minutes. If there's questions, I can stay for about another 10 minutes.
But I wanted to give her the opportunity to kind of to update everybody on what College Bound is doing, because they're doing some fantastic stuff. So Liz, let me ask you a quick question. You guys are active all year long, right? You're active in the summer, you're active in the fall.
So the students aren't in school, but if we can get the funds together to do like a summer camp, we'll do a STEM summer camp with the 8th graders, for example. And that gets them into an environment out there doing something different. We've gone to the Biosphere, for example, or the Phoenix Zoo, not in the summer, but we've done a couple of different things with 8th grade. So that's our goal for the 8th grade program.
Cool. Who else has questions? Come on, you guys. You're fantastic question askers. I know you are.
How can we support you?
Oh, God bless you. So we do a couple of events like this food packing party. Volunteers are great. We do the eighth graders, they march in the Veterans Day Parade, and they hold a flag that's 20 feet by 30 feet. And we need extra hands because it's a heavy flag. So come out and help us. They wear 3-corner hats like the Revolutionary War. It's a hoot. So come join the parade. You can do that. We're looking to build a mentor program because what we're finding is I can get them into college through our program. It's a different issue to keep them in college. When you come from that background, it's very disconcerting to walk onto ASU campus, for example. So we're looking to build a mentor program to connect and keep the kids moving forward. Of course, donations in any amount is awesome and always appreciated. So today is Thank You Thursday for the donations through Season for Sharing. I don't know if you're aware of that, but this is the first year that we were able to get the grant, and it all went to computers, and I'm just so excited about giving out the laptop. So those donations go to enrich the programs for the various ages in the program.
Cool. Anybody else?
I have a comment. I have a comment. When Liz started this several years ago, just this one woman champion that never would give up. And the reason why was because of the kids and because she really knew that these kids could go on and to be something greater than they even thought themselves. So Liz, just a big thank you for all that you're doing in our community.
Aww, thank you. I love those kids. I don't know what it is, but they have my heart, and they're just like an extended family to me, really. Yeah.
Cool. So who's new today? For whom is this their very first coffee time call? Everybody's a coffee time veteran? Oh, well, okay. That takes out that subject, Linda. I was going to have the newbies talk about themselves. So let me just run through real quick then. Let me have everybody just say hi and just give us like your 5-second elevator speech. So Dan, you are to my left on my Zoom. Yeah, I know. To my Zoom screen, you're to my left, so you get to go first.
Awesome. Thanks, Bob. Dan Baker, Golden Goose Digital Marketing, or full service digital marketing agency. Can kind of help you guys out with anything that anybody would need with their online presence. So that's all I've really got. I don't know. Bob didn't give me anything funny to say or whatever. So that's all I got.
Oh, come on now. Birthday girl, Mary Kaminska.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I am Mary Kaminska, your Avon lady, and Avon is celebrating 135 years this year. So we're 135 years strong.
And doesn't look a day over 21. And Sherry Eklund. It's good to see you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sherry Eklund. I'm the founder of the IamTeenStrong.com website, where we support the emotional and physical well-being of teenage girls. We have a statewide directory of resources for them and their parents, and we educate them and inspire them to become the incredible young women they're meant to be. Thank you.
Thank you. And Alan Thomas, you're up next.
Good morning. I'm Alan Thomas with Stellar Leads, also digital marketing. We we do it all, but we specialize in your reputation. If you need more online reviews, if you want to market those reviews, if you need any kind of social media marketing, we're here for you. Thank you. Oh, and happy Thursday or Friday Eve. Excuse me.
Well, welcome, Alan. And my partner in crime, Susan Teigman.
Had to unmute. Hi, I'm Susan Teichman, Director of Membership Sales for the Mesa Chamber. And if you know anyone looking to join the chamber and connect with other members, give me a holler or send them my way.
Thank you, Susan. And Becky?
Good morning. I'm Becky Friend. I'm the Community Outreach Director for Mesa Senior Living. We're on Brown Road, just west of Power. Upscale senior living. Our seniors are having a blast right now. So, you know, anybody that's looking to get rid of yard work, get rid of housing issues, send them my way. Thank you.
And Sandy Josowitz.
Hi, I'm Sandy with Mesa United Way, Director of Small Business, and I run the United 365 for small businesses that cannot do a campaign for 365 a year, 365 a year. That is your campaign, and I'll come out and do a quick photo shoot and put you out on social media. Thank you, Sandy with Mesa United Way.
And welcome, Sandy. And Rusty?
Rusty Vandal here with National Health and Wealth Advisors. We do small group health insurance and Medicare, Medicaid, and help with low income subsidies for people that need that, that are on Medicaid and don't have all of the benefits that they could have. So we help educate people on what they can get to help out. Thank you.
Thanks, Rusty. And Diane Power?
Hi, Diane Power here with Specialty Blender Eyes. We customize specifically to your needs, either smoothies, vegetable, meat, cheese platters, salads, anything that you are requiring in our nutrition that we need at our age. We are here for any way and anything that you need. We deliver and also are in your area. We are located near Brown and Stapley. So yes, Diane Power with Specialty Blenderized.
Welcome, Diane. And as we are all very young, we need lots of energy to stay moving. So yes. Kevin DeRosa. And where in the world is Kevin DeRosa today?
I'll give you one guess, Bob. Bob, by the way, I have to ask, where's your hat today? You don't always normally have a hat.
I did not wear a hat today. That's why you got the little, that's why you got my little pointy today.
Oh, very good. Well, good morning, everybody. It's good to be here. I'm Kevin DeRosa with Advanced Champion Supply. Our family owns a local business, and we provide janitorial supplies, cleaning equipment, paper products, and safety supplies to businesses. It's good to be with y'all today. Thank you.
Welcome, Kevin. And Superwoman Jan Vitale. Oh, you're muted.
Good morning, coffee timers. Jan Vitale here representing Fuller Life Chiropractor. If your spring has sprung and you're not feeling too well, be sure to give Dr. Teckle a call and she'll take good care of you and get you back in shape.
Welcome, Jan. And my other partner in crime, Linda Haskell.
Morning, everyone. I had pom-poms to cheer you on, but guess what? Bob stole them. So anyway, good morning. I'm Linda Haskell, a Director of Membership Services, or you hear other titles from Bob, but I am the Director of Membership Services. And if you are interested in just connecting with me, or if I can support you in any way, please do. Thanks, everyone.
I have your pom-poms. I know. All right, Allie.
Hi, my name's Allie. I am from the American Heart Association Greater Phoenix. Our mission is to be a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. Knowing that heart disease is the #1 cause of death worldwide and stroke is the leading cause of disability in this country. We have so many ways you can come alongside us and help support that fight against heart disease and stroke, from our Heart Walk, which just happened, to our Heart Ball and Go Red for Women, or our Life is Why campaign. We would love to welcome your support. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us today. Gail?
Good morning. I'm Gail Chaffee with Rover Realty. We opened our new brokerage, Rover Realty, about 3 weeks ago. We're going full board ahead. We offer complimentary staging, complimentary landscape, spruce up for houses that we list. We have a Homes for Heroes program where we give money back at the end of the transaction to veterans, current military, teachers, first responders, medical personnel. So that's a unique program, and we're the area affiliate for that. And if anybody needs help buying or selling a home, I would love to help you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks.
And Jillian.
I was gonna say, now you're gonna make me go after another realtor.
Oh,
We have to go in some kind of order here. Well, I'm Jillian. I'm gonna push my Central Mesa group. I'm the leader of the Central Mesa Leads group. We are looking for new members, always looking for new members. So please reach out if you have somebody that's, we have a couple spots that we would like to fill. We are strong but mighty. There's some of my members that are on this call today as well, but and I'm with Weikert Realtors, Courtney Valleywide here in Tempe, actually. This behind me is one of my flips that we did. So I also run a flipping business. So if you have any other houses that need to sell quickly, I can come over, give an estimate and buy it. And I started this tagline, but I think I'm just gonna roll with it as like my brand. I'm gonna maybe try and keep going with it, that I want to be your realtor for life. So thank you for having me this morning.
And thank you for being here. Stephanie.
Good morning, Stephanie Espinosa, registered dietitian with the Nutrition Professionals. We guide people of all ages to improve their health by changing their nutrition, their lives through the right education, just enough support, and positive accountability.
And welcome. Carolee.
Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see everybody. My name is Carolee Hagan, and I am Executive Director and one of the conductors with Metropolitan Youth Symphony. We are an organization of instrumental ensembles, and with 6 large ensembles, we cannot get next year here soon enough. So we're a founding resident company with the Mesa Art Center, and I would be so happy to invite you all to any of our concerts. So just let me know. They're about, I think we serve just on a non-COVID year, just under 300 families.
Nice.
Cool.
So it's nice to see everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Jelena.
Good morning. My name is Yelena. I'm the general manager at the Home 2 that's supposed to open in May 2021. And I say supposed to because construction is always moving. And we're located on Longbow Parkway, right by the Longbow Golf Course.
So you're neighbors with Bob.
Yes, I am.
Oh, there's
my patio overlooks the 18th hole.
Oh, that's great. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
And Mr. Tobin, did I see you taking us on a tour outside earlier?
Absolutely. You got a view of St. Tim's Catholic Elementary School, and then the outside of my office as I was walking in. So sometimes I get challenged to have to handle morning duties rather than my daughter's mom. So, but I find ways to navigate around all this stuff as a single dad. You know what I'm saying? So Ed Tobin with Next Wave Business Services and Tobin Insurance Group. We take care of human capital management for small businesses. We find unique ways to make sure that you're able to provide employee benefits and health insurance through state tax credits and things of that nature. And all your insurance needs, whether it's workers' comp, commercial, personal lines, all those things. I do want to let you all know that we did an outside special event that had over 200 people at it at the Sheraton Wrigleyville on Saturday and raised over $85,000 for Special Olympics.
Oh.
So I want you all to know that you can make it happen. You can socially distance. It was an awesome event. We had an Irish band out there. We had 2 comedians. We had vocalists singing, and it was pretty awesome to kind of get back to a little normalcy in our world. So it was very, very cool and very well attended, and it was fun. So we're not too far from normalcy. Just letting you know. Thank you.
Thanks,
so much.
Ed. And I believe, Dorian, you are my final square.
Oh, save the best for last. Thanks, Bob. Dorian Valente, Banker's Life. I'm a fiduciary investment advisor. We do wealth management and rollovers. Thanks, Bob. That's all I got.
It's a very lovely morning to be outside.
Absolutely, taking advantage of it.
So welcome everybody to Coffee Time. Thank you to Liz. I know she had to jump off because she had another call. But I wanted to kind of open it up. I could talk for the entire hour if you want, but I know you don't want me to. So I am happy if you guys have anything you want to talk about. Doesn't even have to be, it can be anything you want. This is Coffee Time. So this is like open forum kind of stuff. Questions, comments. You know, if we want to redesign Dan's background because he's had kind of the same background for a while now, and redo his room. We can talk about that.
Why are you picking on Dan? Why are you picking on him?
You know I love Dan. I love.
Did you get him his burritos? Like, that's the bigger question. You're taking care of him with burritos.
Dan, come back.
I love Dan. He's fantastic. One thing I do want to touch on, I know last month I had kind of thrown out the idea of a book club. So for those that, if you are interested in starting one, I am happy to kind of coordinate that and kind of, you know, put a sort of a book club talk on the schedule, and we can do that. Feel free to hit me up on email, and I just put the email in the chat. So if you want to be a part of that, I think we would start with Larry Young's book. Oh, look, he did. See? I think we'll start with Larry Young's book, Walk the Sales Plank, and then it would kind of, we rotate around the group, and then each member of the group would get to pick a book. So if you're interested, let me know. But what else you guys got? What do you want to talk about?
Dan, I can swing by and fix up your background for you if you'd like. I could be there in 10 minutes.
I've just opened up this whole can of worms now. Dan's never forgive me.
On April 6th is April Gives Day for Mesa United Way. If anybody would like to give, just go ahead and go on our website. I'm fundraising for the Mesa Veterans Resource Center. So if you would like to give to that, please do.
Very good. Who else has, who's got, I don't want to necessarily say events, but who's got activities coming up that they want to share? Okay, well, there you go.
I do. Oh, go ahead.
Hit me, Becky.
We are now in the purple zone, so I can now take people on tours of our community, and it's a gorgeous community. So if anybody wants to reach out to me and see what we look like and what we're all about, give me a call. Love to take you for a walk through. It's been a long, long time since we could do that. So love to show you around.
Becky, any events coming up? I know you just got done doing a shredding event. Anything else coming up now?
Just really more smaller events. So if any, we have the most awesome memory care neighborhood, we call it. So we're going to invite people in just a few at a time to do some of their activities with them and see what that looks like. Okay. It's not a park them in a wheelchair in front of a TV memory care, where every hour there's a different activity. And so people that might just be looking down the road for a loved one, or just curious what that's all about, I'd be happy to include you in one of our small events. So reach out.
What's going on with you guys?
Pardon me?
Oh, I was going to give Gail a chance to update us on what's going on with her.
Oh, Rover Realty has a shredding event coming up right after tax day on April 24th. Well, actually taxes have been diverted for another month, but April 24th. It's going to be at Queen Creek Station, which is just off of Ellsworth, just a teensy bit south of Mesa. Anyway, the truck will pull up, you just pull up, they dump your stuff in, shred it right in front of you. We pay for the truck and it's completely free. So that's April 24th and it's 11 to 1. At Queen Creek Station by the pool in the park.
So real quick, I'll just interject this. I'll interject little things as we kind of go. But as you know, the Chamber Golf Tournament's coming up on April 29th. And as part of that, we are going to do a silent auction, but we're going to do that online. And there's going to be kind of a cool element to it. So on the day of the golf tournament, so on April 29th, I will actually host a QVC style Facebook Live show where I'll be talking about all of the items in the auction to kind of encourage people to see them and bid on them. So if you haven't donated something to that auction, reach out to Linda and have her coordinate getting that from you, because the more stuff I have, the more stuff I can talk about. And then we're actually going to pick probably 4 or 5 different people to actually come in to the chamber. Because we're going to shoot it all here at the chamber while everybody else is at the golf course. So if you're not planning on going to the golf club, to the golf tournament, but you want to be a participant in some way, we can have you here at the chamber. And I'm actually going to have a little, like a little 2-person interview thing set up. And we'll actually interview you on Facebook Live about the item that you're donating to the auction. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm having Sally pick out my outfit for the day. So just so you know, if that gives you any idea what that's going to be about.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Regarding the auction.
Yeah.
Every now and then we will have somebody, will auction off, like conducting one of the pieces at our holiday concert. It's usually a really simple piece because, and we tell the kids not to really follow that person. But would that be something that you guys, is that along the right line?
I would say reach out to Linda and kind of make some time to talk with her about it. Cause I mean, I think the more creative we can be in the stuff that's available, cause it's a community reflection of the community, right?
Right.
So I think the more creative we can be, the more fun it'll be.
Okay.
Okay. So that was my interjection for that moment.
Shirley, I think that's great. I'll get together with you.
Linda.
Okay. I know that Dave Richens won it one year, so he was our conductor for a while. So,
wow,
I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
Mr. Tobin, you have a question, sir?
Well, 2 things. First off, staying on the golf tournament, are there specific things that you're wanting to provide as far as auction items that we can help you with?
New cars always do well in auction. Flights to Europe. Those little things.
Sports memorabilia, maybe.
Yeah, sports memorabilia
would be awesome.
Yeah, any of that kind of. I mean, really, the idea of the auction is that it's a reflection of membership. So, these are the things that our members value, and these are the things that our members want to share with each other. So it can be creative. I mean, and you can put together a really cool, like if you want to put a basket presentation together, there's some minimum values. I think Linda knows all that. I just am going to be the guy that talks about it all. But, be creative with it, right? Put something together. Mary's fantastic at this. Like if you need help with this kind of creativity, Mary is your girl for this because she's really good at that.
So the second thing I wanted to mention to you guys, because you asked what's going on and what events are coming up, being the Catholic gentleman that I am, I want to remind everybody that a week from Sunday is actually Easter Sunday. And sometimes people have a really tough time finding a place to go and be at a mass or something like that. St. Tim's Catholic Church on Guadalupe between Dobson and Alma School is doing an outside and inside mass. They have an amphitheater. So those of you that are a little bit worried about being around, they have masses all day, but they actually have a 10 o'clock mass out in an amphitheater area. So, and they've been doing a lot of stuff with COVID protection and been very careful with that. So if anybody is looking for a place to actually go, because there aren't a lot of places to go, it's a good spot to go and celebrate your early Easter Mass.
And if you'd like a tour of that facility, all you have to do is watch this on YouTube, rewind it to the point where Ed was wandering around with his phone camera, and you'll have a tour. So you'll kind of get to see what the
there you go.
looks like. So, Sherry, what's going on with you guys? What are you up to?
I'm just continuing to reach out to the community and partnering with nonprofits. I'm a for-profit organization. We're like an online magazine. So just really continuing to reach out into the community locally, but also nationally and internationally. So it's been pretty exciting. So we're just spreading the word. I'm thinking next year of doing some live events. So hopefully that will come through because this year didn't. So yeah, I'm thinking about having some day camps called I Am camps for the girls. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So when I get that going, I'll let you know so I can get some help from you guys.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd love it. Yeah.
So Mary, what's going on for your birthday? What are you doing? Like, how are you spending the day?
So yesterday was the actual big day, and we went to the Heard Museum. And what was really cool is, some of you know, some of you don't know, but my son is recovering from heroin, and he's in his 4th rehab, and he's actually was 52 days clean on my 52nd.
Yay!
So that was super, super cool to go and celebrate that, right? And green is his favorite color, so absolutely. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, amazing to hang out and go learn some local culture in our beautiful valley.
You're a fantastic mom, Mary.
Thank you. Thank you.
And happy 21st birthday.
You know what? I am 52 levels of experience. It's all a mindset. I am not 52 years old. I am 52 levels of experience.
Exactly. Who else has got something going on? Who else? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to, like, just in general? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay?
I have a pretty cool success story with a company called Safe Haven Defense that actually produces a material that goes on windows. And when you apply this to the window, it creates a barrier that is bulletproof. It's a brand new company that was developed by a police officer here in Phoenix that tragically was involved in an accident and lost his trigger finger, so he could no longer shoot his gun properly, and created this business. Is pretty amazing. But he just kicked it off. He's got like 6 employees, and we were able to get him a state tax credit through the state of Arizona so that he could afford to offer benefits for his employees at this young stage of his business. So I was pretty excited about that, and it's always a good win-win when you can do that for somebody that's a first responder for so many years and has overcome so much. So that's
really
cool.
good job, Ed.
Yeah.
Who else has a success story? Dan, you've got a success story. You've got somebody that you've done some good stuff for.
I do.
I'm sure you do. Because you're doing good stuff all the time.
I don't know. We're just, all we do is
You
just
did good stuff for
plug along
me.
here. So yeah.
You do good stuff for Mary?
Yeah, we've done some great stuff for Mary. We were able to build Mary a website, and we help Mary every month with getting her blogs up and stuff. So it's always really exciting. So I don't know. We're just working along. I don't know. We're in the process of discussing hiring somebody. So that's news, I guess. So if anybody knows any graphic designers that want to work for a bunch of kooks, we're looking. So
email me.
Yeah.
Seriously, email me.
Yeah, we can talk. So there's a lot of logistics that we're figuring out because we're a small business of 3 dudes, and none of us have ever owned businesses. So it's terrifying to hire someone. So, but we're working on it.
That actually brings up that actually touches on something that I should share with you guys. So the chamber website, just so you guys know, there's the 3 most popular places that people go on the chamber website are the calendar, the jobs board, and the hot deals. So if you guys have an opportunity to showcase what you do with maybe an offer. So I know, Mary, I think you've done it, haven't you? Just through, something, a message, hey, if you buy something today, you get whatever. But those are the 3 most popular areas of the site that people visit. So if you're looking for somebody, definitely make sure that you get that job description out onto the chamber job board, because people will see it, and they see it. A lot of people see it. We're still averaging, I think, around 10,000 a month. Probably a little bit more right now because it's season. It's the season that everybody is looking for local stuff. So definitely take advantage of that, because it's a good opportunity to put your brand out in front of people, especially on the hot deal side. So thanks, Dan,
Bob,
for leading. Yeah. Mary.
one thing that I would like to just make sure everybody knew about is on the Valley Against Sex Trafficking, the VAST call, there is a website called Cyber Dive. So all of you mamas, grandmas, Cyber Dive, we don't know, like these kids of ours get this electronic leash in their hand, and it opens them up to so much danger. And so what this organization does, and it's here locally, and they're a member of the chamber, I believe, Bob, are they not?
I believe they are in process.
In process, okay. And they will monitor for you. So if Susie Q is having a conversation with your son, is Susie Q really who she says she is, or is it somebody looking to traffic your child? So it's super important. So it's Cyber Dive, and I recommend any mama, daddy, grandparent, anyone to get that word out. It's a very powerful and passion project.
Yeah, unfortunately it's a subject that has some prominence here in the Valley because of all the travelers that we get, and that we just have this confluence of factors that kind of enhance that threat. So that's one of the reasons I know that as a chamber we've kind of gotten involved in those discussions, is to see how as a business community we can help. And there's been a lot happening around that. So definitely, you're all welcome to join in any of the VAST calls. They're fantastic calls. They're great opportunities to learn about what's being done in sex trafficking. And you can really be a part of something that's fantastic. So I would definitely suggest that. Thanks, Mary. Also, Linda, when's the next nonprofit vitality call?
Okay, thank you for asking that, Bob. So it is the second Tuesday of the month, which, hold on. It will be April the 13th. And for the nonprofits here, I'm waiting for finalization, but I'm hoping our presenter will be from Mesa Community College. Mesa Community College does a lot of partnering with the nonprofits, with a lot of volunteer fairs and other things. So I'm hoping that they can come and get on the call and kind of speak to what they do and how they connect with all the nonprofits. So.
And definitely that invitation for really all of our councils is open to anybody. So in the case of the nonprofit group, anybody is welcome to join that Zoom and kind of be a part of that discussion. There's some really great things that get kind of touched on in those calls, especially unfortunately this time last year, a lot of them were transitioning and trying to figure out what the path forward was as things got shut down. And as people had needs in their nonprofit, they just had needs. So, all the nonprofits started to get together, and we started meeting every 2 weeks just to give the nonprofits an opportunity to talk to each other so that they could strategize together and help coordinate with each other to help meet some of the needs that were happening out there. And that turned out to be a really valuable opportunity for them to kind of just huddle up with each other and say, hey, do you guys have this? Because I don't have this. But even if you're not a nonprofit, be on that call, because you're going to meet some really fantastic people, like everybody on this call that's a member of a nonprofit. But you're going to meet some really fantastic people that are out there doing really hard work, and you can figure out where your passion is and contribute. So.
And just to add to that, we had 50 to 60 people on those calls last year, you know, just because everybody's trying to figure things out. But the great synergy and, you know, the exchange of collaborating on writing grants or helping each other with food or whatever the case might be was awesome. And we had churches and we had businesses that wanted to help. So they got on the call too. So it's great. I would encourage any of you to jump on that call.
Cool. Rusty, you've been quiet. What's going on with you? What's going on in your world?
Yesterday, I spent some time on my profile for the Mesa Chamber and I think you probably have it. I'm looking to put up an event for education on Medicare and Medicaid on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. So I don't know if I can say anything about that yet because you haven't.
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free.
Okay, so.
I'll probably, I just walked in the door and started up the meeting. So I'll probably take a look and improve that here in the next few minutes. So.
Yeah, so basically that is, so if you've got parents or yourself or whatever that are on Medicare right now, a lot of people, believe it or not, probably 47 to 50% of people that have Medicare or Medicaid, that's all they have is Part A maybe, and maybe Part B, but they don't have anything else with it. And most people don't know that they think everything's paid for. Well, it's not. So typically speaking, you want to add on like an Advantage plan or a supplement plan or something to supplement that so that you're not on the hook for the rest of the 20% that Medicare and Medicaid, well, not necessarily Medicaid, but that Medicare does not pay for. So just educational. We make things available for people that don't know and maybe are not on the right plan, because there are lots of plans right now that have very robust diabetes medicines, which people were paying tons of money for. So there's some out there that are $35 a month now instead of however much people were paying before, which was I think in the $1,000 range or better. So so that's what we're going to do every week, and just see how it goes. That's kind of what we're up to help educate the community and people turning 65 or people that are not on the right plan or don't even know that there's a chronic special needs plan that they can get on if they're not on it. So there's lots of ins and outs that people don't know, and looking forward to get that going, and appreciate everybody.
Well, looks like Bob stepped away for a moment. So anybody have anything else? Oh, here he comes.
No, I'm still here. I'm sorry. We've got another thing happening at the same time. So sometimes you just got to run two things at once. It's all good. So who else has been quiet? Carol Lee, you've been kind of quiet today.
I'm never quiet.
He's like, I'm out.
We are a big shout out to the community, because we found out that next fall MCC is not going to be open to their partners, for their outside partners for rehearsals. And because we are so many groups, we have 6 ensembles that rehearse there. So we put the word out around here with the different churches and community buildings. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this building. It was a shock to me, but there is right over on Horn, fairly close to downtown, there's this big community center. I think they call it, and forgive me, I'm not LDS, but it's like an interstate center or something like that, but it's there for the community to rent out large rooms for $10 an hour. So we are able to have all of our groups there. So I'm sleeping now, and so we're going to have all of our groups on the same day, and we can go to print. So that's kind of where we are. It's strange because last year all of the public places were closed down. We had the opportunity to stay open if we could figure out a safe way to do it. Now that all of the public places are opening up next year, the nonprofits are kind of and the outside businesses are kind of being held back a little bit because they're trying to take care of skeleton first, which makes sense. But so it's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's been really fun getting to know all the people in the area, and everybody's been stepping up. I can host an orchestra, I can, the churches and buildings. So I really appreciate it. I'm loving being downtown Mesa. Just love it. And I love being able to show it off, right? Because we have people all over the program who are from America. I mean, just everywhere. And so it's really nice to bring them into downtown Mesa.
Yeah, it's really done a wonderful transformation over the last 24 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
So what else have you guys got going on? I mean, I could tell you more about the stuff that we've got going on. We've got in April, the 26th through the 28th. I don't know if you guys remember, we did a survey in February where we kind of asked for what was important to you guys following the CARES program that we implemented last year. And so we were kind of trying to figure out what that next step was. And so we did a survey in February. And based on the results of that survey, we actually started talking to Larry Young of Boiling Frog Development. And if you know Larry's a fantastic person. And he's a business development specialist. So we started talking to him in February, and we've developed this 3-day, hey, learn how to be better in business and better in management and just better overall. So we have this 3-day sort of seminar series that we're going to announce hopefully later today, actually. And what it is each of there are a total of 5 sessions, and you can pick any 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or all 5 if you want. And there's a virtual option, so you can attend these virtually, or because we can social distance, we can fit about 10, 12 people in the boardroom. So if you've seen the chamber boardroom, so we can fit a few people in the room, and then we're gonna have a virtual option. And each day there are 2 sessions, a morning and an afternoon session. They run about 2 hours, and each session covers a different topic. So it's kind of like an a la carte. So you can go through and pick what you want. You can do them all if you want. But if you only want one, you can just pick the one that you want and register for it and then be a part of that session. It's really kind of a cool way to present management development and leadership development. So happy to give you more details on that. If you want, email me. I'm happy to do it. Otherwise, you will probably get an email from me later today on it because I'm going to open it up and start getting people registered. So we've got that going on. We've got the golf tournament going on. The Mayor's State of the City event, which is going to be a virtual event. They're theming it after Netflix, so they're calling it Mesa Flix. That's going to actually come out April, I want to say the 21st or the 22nd. But I'm trying to remember.
21st.
21st. So April 21st. And basically what it'll be is they'll release the movie, which will be the mayor giving us an update on everything that's going on in Mesa. And there is so much going on in Mesa. Like it is mind blowing just how much stuff is going on right now in the city. So keep that on your calendar because that'll be a lot of fun. We've got some fun programming around that. April's going to be a very busy month for us anyway. And then we've got another Mesa Morning Live is coming up. So that should come out probably 3rd week of April. I'm trying to think. We've got April is the education show. So who is on that one? Linda, do you remember who we have for that one?
Well, we have the Boyce Thompson Arboretum is one that's going to be on there, as well as.
That's okay. Sorry,
yes.
I'm getting my months confused.
Yeah.
May is the education one. April, we're gonna have. God, I can't think of his name now. The broadcaster.
I'm in a Zoom meeting.
Come on, Bob. No,
I literally just sent him his questionnaire yesterday. And
Be there in just a second.
But we're gonna have I'll look his name up here in a minute. But we're gonna have Boyce Thompson Arboretum is gonna be a guest on that show, and the mining company. Man, I'm having a tough time right now. The mining company is our sponsor for that show. Oh, goodness gracious. Linda, talk for a minute so I can look this up.
Okay, I was trying to look it up too, but he's faster than I am. So anyway, so while we're waiting, Jillian, do you have anything for us? Can you give us a little tour of that house?
Well, I mean, this is a house that we did in Tempe. It was a past client of mine that needed, you know, to move, and we basically, I mean, this is in a ranch style home, so we took down like the walls that were all around. Right about there was a window that looked outside that we filled in and just expanded the you know, the wall there and just made it beautiful. So a story about that one. I mean, the market is absolutely insane, as any realtor will tell you. But the very first buyer that walked into this house, it was our buyer, the very first person. So that's kind of why we went with her, because she was the first showing, the first offer, and we had several offers, but yeah, she definitely won the bid for sure. We did very well on that property, so.
Thanks, Jillian. It's Mike Bloomhead.
I was just gonna say it's Mike Bloomhead. So he's gonna be the main guest for the show that we filmed in April. And so look for that to come out. We'll obviously email everybody once that's filmed, but that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then April is gonna be an education focused show. I think Dr. I'm such a failure today. Sorry, everybody.
Forless.
Yes, Andy Forless from Mesa Public Schools will be on that show. And then that's all I got. That's all I know right now. Stay tuned.
So there's a joke in the office that people forget things, and actually the oldest person in the room usually can come up with it faster. I don't know what's going on there. So
Corinne Nystrom will be on the April. No, she'll be in the June show. She'll be June. So we're gonna do a Falcon Field kind of focus show as well. So we'll find out what's going on in the Falcon Field area. So that'll be fun too. It's just so busy. There's a lot going on right now. It's only gonna get busier hopefully as we can start getting back to a regular schedule. We'll keep you busy. We'll keep you going. It's all good.
Wow.
And that's
Any
what I know.
question?
That's what's going on here in the chamber office. Hey, Gail.
Are you guys talking about getting back together in person at any time in the near future, or has that been a discussion?
So we had a conversation this week with our leads group chairs, and the conversation went really well. I don't think we're quite ready for that just yet. So we're kind of taking a little bit of a wait and see attitude. I think the thing that we're doing with Larry is kind of a first step for us in terms of creating an event that people would attend in person. And then I think we've given our leads groups a little bit of ability to start to talk with each other about that process. So they're working on some things on their end. I think it's just going to take some time for people to kind of get comfortable again and want to engage in person at that level. And honestly, we're in no rush to force that because we want everybody to feel comfortable and we want to make sure that everybody is safe. So, you know, until we start to turn that real corner, the perception corner, and obviously the health corner and the, you know, all the regulations and all of that. But I think really what it comes down to is, you know, when everybody feels like, okay, now we can start doing stuff, then we'll start doing more stuff. So it was kind of a no answer, but you know.
No, I get it. Yeah, I just wondered. Thanks.
And really what came out is the convenience of Zoom, even though it's not ideal, but it is the convenience of Zoom. Some people who are attending meetings out of state now, can actually jump on. So much to our surprise, and we were really pleased to hear that the groups had said, hey, listen, we're not in any hurry. Let's just take a look at what that looks like. And so I'll be reaching out to all of them to kind of put together a plan, but it looks like for now, there'll be no hurry to open live for the.
Okay. I'm in the Riverview and I don't even know where the place is that they meet. I just know it'll take me about an hour to get there. So I'm happy to stay on Zoom for a while.
Yeah.
That'll be an early morning for me.
That was the prevalent feeling, was that, hey, for now, this is working for us. So, let's continue to do what's working for us, and then let's kind of approach the future in the future. So I really it was a very good meeting that we had with everybody. I know Mary was on the meeting, Jillian was on the meeting. And I really felt like everybody was in the same place in terms of wanting to do what's best for the majority of members. And it was really nice to have that. So we'll get there. It's just going to take time. And I think everybody wants the same thing. So,
Yeah. Jillian, let me see that dog. Give me that dog right now.
Wow. He's my quarantine puppy. He's my quarantine puppy. We got
tried
him
to get a quarantine puppy. We
got him on March 20th, like 3 days after everything shut down.
Wow.
I tried to find one, but all I could find were pit bulls, and I don't want a pit bull.
He was
We
at a
fostered
small
couple.
dog. He was at the small dog rescue. Like that's where we.
Oh, is that a thing? Is that the name of it?
That's the name of it. Yeah, it's really small. Like they have 15 kennel, like 15 rooms. It's not that big at all. So.
Where is that?
It's in Phoenix. It's like on down by like Sunny Slope area, Hatcher, and I don't remember exactly, what street, but
we fostered a few pit bulls, and that just solidified the fact. I had a dachshund for 19 years, and I definitely do not want a pit bull. So
I will tell you that I've never had a mini pin. He's a mini pincher. So it's a descent of a Doberman. I'll take a pit bull any day. Like he is kind of a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. Like, thank goodness we were in quarantine and didn't have anywhere to go because he has been a handful.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
So, Joan, are you early for the next meeting, or just decided to pop in at the end of this one?
I don't really know, Bob.
Joan, you want to crack me up, girl.
I have just a little nondescript item on my calendar, and suddenly this email invite, the Zoom invite, showed up from Sally for January 28th, and I'm like, I don't know what. So I can happily go back to what I was doing.
Well, we love having you for a minute. It's great.
What meeting did I interrupt?
So you're in the coffee time meeting.
Well, that's what I thought that I wanted to go to.
Well, you're here now.
Okay, then it's all good. Okay.
You're awesome. I love
Bob,
you.
I have a question for you really quickly.
On that note, I will let you guys get back to
Oh, Carolee had a question, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Question for you guys. And I don't know how to do this, but we have space here, obviously, that's not being used, probably will not be used a lot next year. I'd be happy to offer the space. You had said something about your conference room holding 12. We can hold, in a normal time, up to 55 or so in a room. But right now, spacing everybody out, of course, it's a little different. But we'd be happy for you guys to, we're very close to you. So if you run into a situation where more people want to attend in person and you don't have space, please let us know.
Okay, absolutely.
And it's an amazing building. Thank you, Carolee.
Sure. So I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us today. It was a lot of fun to see everybody. Good fun, good discussion. Joan, thanks for jumping in on the end and just kind of making sure we were elevated in our quality. I don't know what the next meeting is. Linda, what else we got going on? Do we got anything else going on today?
Not today.
So
That's it.
I missed like the whole coffee time is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
Yes,
basically,
It was
so
at
did
8, not 9. Well, okay, very nice chatting with all of you.
Go Joan, go Joan, go Joan.
Joan, I expect that to be your good news tomorrow on our girlfriends at
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
Thanks, Mary. That I caught the tail end of coffee.
I got you, girl.
Yeah, you're all great. Thanks a lot.
So thank you, everybody,
Thank
for
you.
taking this
Bye.
out this morning. Have a great rest of your day, and be safe, and we'll see you soon.
Stay connected to Mesa Chamber social media, email newsletters, Monday morning message, and mesachamber.org to always know what's happening at your Mesa Chamber.